So here we go. No, JohnR versus Psychiro. JohnR currently at 1-1, Psychiro currently at 0-2 sa scores natin. Kaya sila yung nagkatapat din dahil tawag dito. We only have 6 players at the moment, no, for this tournament, and talagang merong magkakatapat na alam mo yun, hindi ang score, hindi pares ang score. Pero if walo tayo, talagang ganun ang score lang yan, no. Walang magtatay diyan. But regards of which, we are now currently player 2 pa rin, no. Turn 2 pa rin itong si Psychiro as they were since game number 1. So ito na. That is going to be the Rick Dom, to put it down. May kasama pang Demi Trainer. Para dito kay Psychiro. Then Daribald going to bounce the Demi. It's currently at level 4. Psychiro draws 1. Tapos iba na rin yung base niya, no? Si Minji na. Si Minji na yung base niya. Again. So, attacking the base. Take lang, no? Take lang ang base niya. So, playing for 2 is going to be another Rick Dom. Medyo masakit to into the side of JohnR just because of the fact na kapag umatake siya dito, pwede siyang sagutin ng breach eh. And open itong si JohnR right now into that. And playing for 2 is going to be the Rick Dom. And then, of course, another 2 mana for the heavy arms, expending the EX resource, which is quite interesting kasi normally you'd see people, not using the EX resource until like level 5, level 6. Pero Psycho always expends it as early as possible to put down more units in play. At ito nga, Gundam Ariel, bit on form, is going to be the player of the game here with the Soleta. That's going to be a link, pilot link. That's 4-6 right now to take down one of the Rick Doms and putting down 1 mana back to play for 2. And that's going to be the what is going to be another aerial Gundam bit on form. So ayun nga pala, nabanggit ka pala ni JohnR, ngayon ko lang naalala na he is currently playing an academy theme deck, for this tournament, which is actually quite interesting kasi if you think about it, one of the things kung bakit the academy theme is not that strong at the moment is wala siyang pang finishing move, although ang maganda sa kanya is mabababa yung resources niya, mababa yung kailangan mong resources sa kanya to be able to play it. Tapos ayun lang, nabanggit ko lang. Pero yun nga, JohnR is trying to make use of that for the beta. Pero nung nakita namin yung mga cards, cards that were revealed for GDO1 and tawag dito, starter decks, maganda ang academy. It's just that talagang medyo palyado siya dito sa beta. Pero let's see how JohnR is going to be able to maneuver through the academy theme deck against that of Psychiro. So blue-white na naman ang deck netong ni JohnR. Psychiro, lahat ng kalaban niya blue-white. Medyo masakit sa ulo to, honestly. So ito na, JohnR thinking what's gonna be the play here right now. Gonna bit on form into the shield. EX base, goodbye Minji. Stan New Jeans, putting down white base, get 1 shield, has 3 more resources. Playing for 2. What's it going to be? Another bit on form. Okay. And expanding 1 more into the shield. Unfortunately, it is a Kira Yamato. Burst effect, add to hand. And that is where John R's turn is going to end. Ito na, Psychiro. This might be his first win as well, and it has to be. No, he has to redeem himself. He was the winner of last year. Last week. Last year naman. Last week lang. So Chang Wu Fei putting down a breach into the heavy arms. And now, of course, hindi katulad nung round number 1? Was it 1? Yeah. Round 1, this time, gagana na, no? Yung Chang Wu Fei effect. Wala siyang damage because it's 3 AP only. And if meron breach ang unit mo, hindi ka ma-damage ng any unit that's 3 or less AP. Ayan. So, Daribald to Daribald trade. And it still has 4 more to expend. Meron pa tayong link dito or any unit na pwede ilagay sa Char Zaku 2. It is going to be the, playing for 1 for the Demi Trainer, not a pilot for the Char Zaku 2. Playing for 2. Another heavy arms. Okay. And then passing the turn. Currently at level 6 right now. Playing for 1. Ooh, end of turn. Hawk of Endymion into the end of turn Hawk of Endymion into the Demi Trainer. Beautiful stuff. Ito rin yung ginawa ni JB kanina, no? Sa mga, again, you can play an action card right before the end of the turn ng kalaban if wala na siyang gagawin. Before your turn, para hindi sayang yung resources. Kasi ngayon, wala na rin siyang blocker, di ba? So, for 2, using activate main white base to put down tokens. Playing for another 2 is going to be the Michaelis. Although 3-3 pa lang siya, hindi pa siya 4-4 kasi isa pa lang ang command sa trash ni JohnR. It's only the Hawk of Endymion that that's for. Kasi yung kaninang card is the Soleta and the Daribald. Another Kira. Okay. I'm sure ilalagay niya yung Kira dyan sa, sa heavy arms. Dalawa pala. So, it's the Hawk of Endymion and the, tawag dito? The Show of Resolve. There you go. So, meron siyang dalawang command. Still not enough. It has to be 4 or more for it to get this effect. So, attacking the bit on form, no damage. And Breach 3. Beautiful stuff. So, may damage itong white base. Playing for 1 is going to be the Kira Yamato, for sure, into the heavy arms. Oh no, not the heavy arms. But instead, the Char Zaku 2. Pero, dalawa yung Kira niya eh. He was able to get 2 Kiras off the shield. It could be a possibility. May -2 may Breach 3 ka pa. Pero he doesn't have to, put it down immediately. Just because of the fact na wala namang blocker right now si JohnR. Hindi niya kailangan madaliin yun. Playing for 3, I think it's going to be the perfect strike. There you go, perfect strike. And 1 more Kira to make it a link. Wala na yata siyang dito. Wala yata siyang pilot off of his hand. Pero with that being said, makaka-attack na siya with the Kira. -2 to any, honestly. That's gonna be the Gem 2. Sorry, not Gem 2, but Gem. And another one. Ooh, Banagar Lynx. Banagar Lynx can immediately, can almost put the Michaelis into 6. 6-6. So, end of turn. Bouncing the blocker. Perfect strike. That is the Witch from Mercury. Ang ganda ng sequencing, ang ganda ng patience, no, ni JohnR dito. Medyo nakakasakit ng ulo 'yan. No, you can use your actions to by the end of the turn, and puro bounce pa. Yun yung medyo masakit sa ulo eh. Yung akala mo ang ganda-ganda na ng placement mo, ng units mo and everything, tapos papatayuin lang. Grabe. Pero ito na nga, no? Playing for 2, it's gonna be the white base. And then what's next? What's next for JohnR? Right now, 3. Pala, no? 3 na yung command. So, one more command will make it a 4-4. Tapos, pwede niya palagyan ng Banagher Links. Making it a 6-6. Which is quite huge, honestly. Kaso, i-hit niya pala agad. Okay. Gets the hit. Into the what? Gets the trade. Into the Sharzaku 2. To deploy a token. Sharzaku 2 token. Playing for 1 to take down the token. That's gonna be the gun tank. Okay. Beautiful stuff. 4 more to expend. Daribald to bounce the blocker. And if mag-iwan siya ng resources dito, meaning meron na naman siyang command at hand. And I think this is something na Psychiro hasn't realized yet. Na pag nag-iwan siya ng resources, it almost always means na meron pang command na pang whatever itong si JohnR. Pero since it's a white, most of it are just bounces, no? So, nag-2 siya dun. Okay. Tinapon niya lang yung token. Para any of its units, no? Any of its units later, next turn, would be able to take it down. Matalino, no? Just to set up for later ang ginagawa ni JohnR. So, yun ang Asticascia School of Technology Earth House gonna be played here. Playing for 1. And then for 3, another perfect strike. There you go, perfect strike. Wala siyang pwedeng i-bounce dahil lahat ay 2 HP. For another 3 nga, no? Another perfect strike. Ayan na. So, dalawang blocker right now ni Psychiro. And end of turn, ayan sinasabi ko. End of turn to take down the hindi pala. Hindi pala para sirain. Pero para i-bounce yung Chang Buffet and the what do you call this? The heavy arms. But then again, the thing here is makaka-atake pa rin itong heavy arms next turn kasi kanina pa to na ilapag. So kailangan niya lang lagyan to ng Chang Buffet. So playing for 2 is going to be the token. That's going to be the gun tank. Dahil meron ng 3, no? So, 2 or more units you have. It's going to be the gun tank. If you only have 1 unit, that's going to be the gun cannon. And if you have 0 units, that's going to be the Lolo token. Ayan. So, right now, nilagyan niya ng Banagher Links. Itong si Daribald to make it 6-4. Medyo masakit din to kasi even if you block to, no, even if you block to ni Psychiro, it's just going to trade it up. And playing for 2 is going to be the Rizal. And I think that is the last card then sa hand ni JohnR. So, putting it into 5 units. And ano ba? May dalawang pang blocker. Tapos 3. Still has 3 units now in play. Still not gonna be enough for him to end later. So ito na yung sinasabi ko. Chang Wu Fei is just going to be used towards the heavy arms na kanina pa nakalapag. Perfect strike. Okay, playing for 1. Still playing for 1. Zero hand ngayon itong si JohnR in comparison to Psychiro, which has a lot at the moment. The question is, would he be able to play all of it? Lalo na medyo on the lower side ng AP itong units ni JohnR, no? That he can essentially be able to, just essentially able to, ayun na. If that's a shield, that is not a shield, and that is game. That is game. There you go. Psychiro on the redemption arc. That is going to be the first win para kay Psychiro on this week. Hindi ko pala napalitan yung round number. That's round number 3. There you go. JohnR losing, unfortunately. No, hindi niya inabot yung shield counts. And andun kasi yung threat lagi, nung mga blocker na perfect strike. And yun nga, on the down low, on the downside, itong APs ni JohnR. So hindi talaga siya makatake. Else, mababawasan niya lang yung mga perfect strikes and not going to be able to, deliver the final blow towards it. So, ayun, ladies and gentlemen, all trainers alike, hindi pala trainers, mga pilots, all pilots alike, thank you very much for watching NEWTYPE Duel week number 4. So, that is it for now.